Hi, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com, and I'm here with Terrence Howard, Tyrese Gibson, and Jeremy Piven. We're here to talk about the upcoming film, The System. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Tyrese, I'm going to start with you. Your character, retired Marine, Terry Savage. I think it does speak a lot to the greater issue we have in this country because he was just pushed to such extreme circumstances. And it's like, why would we give up on someone that was a decorated Marine, someone that has fought for this country, and he has to come to this wild decision? You know, I thought about that as I'm watching this, and I want to know what you were thinking about as you were playing this role.
I mean, truth be told, it's been said that you can go and serve your country and come back looking to reap the benefits of insurance, medical, mental health. There's so many people suffering from PTSD from all the things that they've seen and been exposed to while going to war. And, you know, I was just another example of a man who served his country who could not afford medicine from my daughter who had blood clots. So I don't know. It's everything about the movie is uncomfortable. Jeremy's character just pissed me off throughout the filming of this movie because, you know, I seen him and knew of him, but when he showed up to Mississippi, he was full on. And he was trying to be funny, but he wasn't funny at all. Because I just thought he went about the role and he really went crazy on set, and he was tapped in, and it really helped to pull a lot out of me that probably wouldn't have been there if we didn't all pull on each other. It was a very uncomfortable movie to make. We were all inside of a prison with real prison inmates, and they were literally moving inmates out of jail cells and whole sections of the prison yard in order for us to film. And then they let a lot of inmates that were on good behavior be in the movie with us.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, Jeremy, I'm going to kick it back to you because of what he just said. It's my understanding that you actually even spoke with the warden and to prepare for the role as well.
Yeah, we were incredible. Actors are looking for authenticity, and it doesn't get any more authentic than to be filming in an active prison. And I had access to the warden, and you know, it was very surreal to have that type of access, and so that authenticity, I got to even steal some lines and some ideology and whatnot and put it right into the character. And Tyrese is right. It was it's my character thought he was very funny, and he isn't. So I have to lock into that. And the more I did, the more uncomfortable he got. And so it all worked beautifully, But thank God I'm able to shake that off, and then but the character like that, there's not enough sage in the world to get the to get the evilness off that particular character.
Terrence, I told you I was hoping that your cat would make an appearance, so I was hoping for that. But as Terrence, as the OG, your bones, you're more like a sensei here, and you're helping him prepare for what life is going to be like and to train as far as to what is literally hell in that dungeon. Let's talk about your character and why he was so respected and why he even took him in as family and taught Terry his ways.
Well, unfortunately, you realize that we are in those situations because someone ahead of us failed to remove a stumbling block out of the way. When you don't do your responsibility, you become a stumbling block for the next generation instead of a stepping stone. So because of the uncomfortable nature of being in prison, you realize that you need to lean on someone, and you have to lean, and that was the whole purpose. And unfortunately, people have joined gangs and turned it into a demonized circumstance, but it didn't have to be like that. But we shouldn't have these prisons. Mankind is not supposed to be in treating each other the way we really need. It's an indictment against our entire society as a whole. I'm not burn down, get rid of the police, but we need to scrub the entire system and start over, because this is not going to benefit anyone.
That's very true. I thank you all for your time, and I thank you for making this movie, because I do believe that it does expose a lot of truths. And you know, again, you know, Jeremy, speaking to your character, he just thought this was funny, and it's like you're playing with people's lives. And Tyrese, I want to talk about, like, well, just as I'm concluding, just, you know, you were so pensive, and you said so much while saying so little. Everything your character said, it was really very intentional, and he was so serious, and he didn't engage unless he had to. And you know, it's interesting, Terrence, because you allowed him just something to believe in such a dire circumstance, and it was so important to him. And like you said, just being able to have someone that's not trying to create a monster out of you, you know, in a place where there's little to no hope. You know, that is something that you hope that is afforded to, unfortunately, these people that are incarcerated to this day. So I thank you all for your time. And once again, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com. I'm here with Terrence Howard, Tyrese Gibson, and Jeremy Piven. We were here to talk about the upcoming film, The System. It is in select theaters on October 28th and video on demand November 4th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. If you want to see more content like this on blackfilm.com, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.